Hello and welcome everybody to Bricks and Toys. Today we have what I would consider to be kind of a fast video. We have uno dos set. We have two small sets, and these are going to be the last sets of our May wave of new Star Wars Lego. In this hand I have the $30 75378 BARC Speeder Escape with 221 pieces for the 8 and older crowd. And in this hand, I have the Commander Cody BrickHeadz for the 10 and older crowd, 40675 at 147 pieces. Now, both of these sets are just kind of like, what the hell are we doing here? Everything has been 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, of Star Wars Lego, and then in the middle of all of it, we got these guys. Now, both of these guys I'm really excited for. Probably this one the most, even though we didn't get a partnering Captain Rex. But you know what? It is what it is, guys. At least we got Commander Cody for right now. I'm super excited to have this as a BrickHeadz in my collection. But then over here, knowing what we know now about what's coming out for the Mandalorian Season 3 Star Wars sets, we're going to be getting a lot of sets like this in June. I think we have two on the docket. One's like a battle pack. One's like a fight scene with Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon. I'm really looking forward to that one. As you guys already know, that's probably coming to the channel. But this set goes right up with those two sets, and so this makes sense, but it's a month early. But with this one, it's like, how early is this one over here? Because I feel like a Captain Rex is right around the corner for this one. So let's start off today's video with this set, and then we're going to come back around to this set. Starting off with this set, let's just take a look at the box. Now, this is easily one of my favorite Mandalorian Season 3 scenes. I've said it before. This is where the actor, I can't ever think his name, Ahmad Best, is that his name? I don't know. But he's the actor that did Jar Jar Binks. He got to do his redemption in Star Wars by playing Kelleran Beck, the guy who saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple when Order 66 was carried out. And this was a really cool flashback scene. It really shined a lot of light into Grogu and like how he survived. And when I found out that they're making this a set, you know, it had to come along for the ride. We do have two 501st Clone Troopers in with this set. It does look like we have a speeder with a sidecar, and it does seem like the Grogu that we get in this box is going to be the same Grogu that we have in all of the sets. So the only really new figure is going to be the Kelleran Beck, but then we do have the inclusion of those two 501st Clone Troopers. The box is what we are expecting to see in boxes going forward in the month of June with the other Mandalorian Season 3 sets coming out. It has a little bit of a snippet of the background. No 25th anniversary packaging, so that tells me that they plan on these being around for a while if they're sticking to the traditional Star Wars packaging. Side, we got Legal Eagles. We got a 1-to-1 of Kelleran Beck. Then over here, we have just a little bit of the speeder itself. And on the bottom, barcodes, Legal Eagles, recycling information, etc. On the back of the set, it's more of a fight stance in the back. It looks like Kelleran Beck has two lightsabers, and it looks like these guys are going after him. I don't know. It's kind of a random set. To me, it's a little weird, but pretty cool nonetheless. Is it worth a $30 price tag? Well, let's go in and box this set. Let's get it built up really quick, and then let's talk about that. So to get this set open, we have two punch tabs we're going to have to use. Well, I guess we only have to use one. One got the job done. And then we're going to take a look inside. It looks packed pretty much full. And let's pull it out. Not a whole lot to see here, kids. Not a whole lot. We do have a barcode for our 20 points. That is a good note. We have 1 bag, 2 bag, and 3. Only 3 bags to get this set done. Let's go into our book. So it looks like we reset at 7 steps, making the little light pull off to the side, which is a really random build. But in total, we have 82 steps and 75 pages. So let's go ahead and let's just jump to the review of this set complete. And then we're going to carry on and we're going to talk about that Clone Commander Cody. Everybody, let's go ahead and let's take a deeper look at the BARF speeder fully built. I'm just kidding. I meant BARC. So let's start off with the things that are cool and kind of like off to the side with this set. And that's going to be our 501st Clone Troopers. Now these guys are identical to one another. So let me just bring one of these guys up close for you guys to take a good look at. We do have front printing on the torso and legs and even down to the little toesies. We do have back torso printing. We have nice printed helmets, which is what we would expect. And we only have a single face. Now, like I said, both of these are identical, and they both have identical guns. And then, on the pointless side of things, we have this little light beacon tower. Now, we know in Coruscant, this would be floating up in the air, probably, like a place to stop. That's probably why it's in the set, is to kind of like accent the set. But to me, it's kind of pointless. Now, before we get into the BARC speeder, here we have Kelleran Beck, and now he has some really nice front printing on his torso, as well as leg printing. You can see some gold in his robes. I think that is a really nice look. He only has one single head, but he does have some back torso printing with some gold up top as well. He does have a nice little cape. And overall, this is a really, really nice minifigure. He does have a blue and green lightsaber. I don't remember the full reason, but it's probably likely because he probably picked up a lightsaber from a passed-on Jedi because of Order 66, and he was just trying to get Grogu out of the temple. Speaking of Grogu, here we have Grogu in his traditional bassinet. Same minifigure we've came to love and enjoy. Nothing to really talk about there. He is printed on his lower halves. But then we have the BARC speeder itself. And you know what? I really thought it was only going to be $30 for something the size of this. But no, it's actually a lot longer than I originally anticipated. This is a lot larger than I anticipated. This overall is really nice. We got some stud shooters. Really nice accent greebling on the side with those little skis. I like the Republic red and white all throughout. Sticker element right here. We have 3 sticker elements in a row, here, here, and here. I didn't show the stickers earlier because, well, they almost got thrown away. They didn't come out of the book in time, but I found them. Just really nice, simple. Like, I really, really like this BARC speeder. It's really freaking cool. Now, to load the BARC speeder is relatively simple. You just take Kelleran Beck, stick him in, just like that. And then on Grogu, you take off the little piece, this little clear dish, and you stick him in. And it's, screw you, 501st brainwashed troopers, I'm out of here. We got to go make the Mandalorian in 10 years. Or was it like 30 years? Yeah, it was like 30 years until they made the Mandalorian. So that is the review of the BARC Speeder Escape. This is actually really cool for the money. So that BARC Speeder Escape was actually really freaking cool. And it really took me by surprise. I thought it was going to be a genuine rip-off Lego set. But, you know, for $30, that 221-piece speeder is actually quite detailed and really cool. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, because right now we need to talk about Clone Commander Cody. Now, with the box, it is the traditional box of what we would expect for a BrickHeadz. It's got that weird black and greenish coloring for the Star Wars. The character looks well detailed and represented on the front of the box. We already went through the set number, 40675. We have Star Wars. We have 226 is the number. Hopefully there's a 227 or 225 before it. That is the Captain Rex. We will see. Here we have a picture of actual Commander Cody about to be told, execute Order 66, which is kind of how this set goes in line with the other set we just got done reviewing, because that's what happened after this. Anyway, we go onto the back. We then see it in brick form and how it works with its base plate. And we see the 25th anniversary packaging all over this, which is absent on the other one. So that tells me that this will probably only be sold this year, where, like I said earlier, with the other one, they're planning on selling that one probably for the next couple years. On the bottom of the box, we got Legal Eagles barcode recycling information. On the top of the box, we got a 1-to-1. Other than that, it's a BrickHeadz box. More Legal Eagles on this side. Let's unbox this set and see what we have. So because we still have the BARC Speeder Escape going on, we will just do this right here. I'm going to say 2 bags maybe for this BrickHeadz. So diving on in. Yeah, well, I see an actual bag 4, so it's maybe 4 small bags. That's what it looks like. First thing inside of the box. Instructions are folded in a half, which is always a bummer when they do that. I don't like that. No QR code, which is expected. We have bag 4, which is small. We have bag 1, which is small. We have bag 3, which is a little bit more stuffed, but still small. And then we have our plate. And then we have bag number 2, which is all small. So we have 4 small bags, 2 of which are packed pretty good, and the other 2 are packed kind of light. That does it for that. Now let's take a look at our book. And our book is looking like 45 steps and 47 pages. Let's go ahead and let's get this review of Commander Cody done. Okay guys, well now let's review the Commander Cody. And one thing I really want to point out about this BrickHeadz, besides it's really freaking cool, and I really hope that there's a Captain Rex behind it. How many times am I going to say that, right? Anyway, the Order 66 is represented in this blue dot right here. This blue stud. So this is literally Commander Cody in episode 3 before shit hits the fan and everything goes south really freaking bad. So that is a really awesome detail. We do have a printed 2x4 piece for his front armor, and we have this printed 2x2 slope for the front nose. The stand does not like to stay on, as you guys can see. We have all these nice little details making up his helmet. His helmet really just morphs into his body, but that's what BrickHeadz do. We do have his gun in his hand, printed element right here as well for his venting right there as well. This is really cool. If you don't collect BrickHeadz, I still think this is a really awesome BrickHead that would pair really well with your helmet. And if you don't collect helmets and you don't collect BrickHeadz, then I guess none of that pertains. But this is a really, really sick BrickHead, and I really, really hope that they come out with a Captain Rex to go with it. So wrapping up this video, everybody, let's go back to the BARC speeder escape, or BARC speeder escape. Sorry guys, when you have kids, the dad humor, as poor as it is, runs naturally through your veins. This set really caught me off guard. I really thought it was another ripper, basically rip your wallet and leave you wondering why. But it was a lot of fun. I think $30 with the way that the battle packs and everything are going. We're going to talk more about this with the other Mandalorian sets coming down the pipeline in June. I think $30 is what we're going to be expecting for a set like this. I mean, this is definitely one that I could see going on sale and getting an excellent deal on down the road. And if that's what's holding you up, then definitely wait for that sale and pick up this set. This thing is really freaking cool, and it caught me by surprise, and I really did enjoy it. Now, the other one is the Clone Commander Cody BrickHeadz. Another one that is really freaking cool. I really did not expect how they were going to include Order 66 in his hand, and I thought that was just a little detail for you to recognize who this is in case you're not really familiar with Star Wars. You would be familiar with the Order 66 execution, but no, it's actually a part of the BrickHeadz. A great greebling, printed details, everything on this one, and it's priced at what we would expect, $10. So both of these are wins in my case. But like I said, if the $30 is too much for this one, I'm for sure it's going to go on sale. There's no 25th anniversary packaging at all on this. So that tells me that this is going to be around for a minute, and you will be able to catch it on sale probably on Black Fridays and things like that nature. But with this one I'm pretty sure is only going to be around till the end of the year. And it's only $10, and it's really a fun build. So that does it for the video on these two sets. I really hope you guys enjoyed this kind of back-to-back, small set review. I try to make this one a little bit more engaging than I normally do. So with that one, everybody, if you guys want to support the LEGO channel, there's 2 ways to do so. Down below this little thank you button, when you guys click that, you guys can leave a donation. Helps us get LEGO sets like this and support Bricks and Toys. If that's not your thing, you guys can always hit the subscribe button and follow along with everything we do as a toy and mostly LEGO review channel. And as usual, if you guys can share this video with your friends and like the video, that would be awesome. And also drop your comments down below. Did you pick these up? in May, and have you built them already, and do you like them, or are you going to wait for a sale on this one and maybe just grab this one for right now? So let me know down below. Up next, we're going to take a little break on Star Wars for a little bit. We're going to jump in and do the Series 26 minifigures. They're probably hiding in behind my head, so I'm going to film that right up next. And we're going to hopefully see if we got all 12 of those minifigures. Hopefully the app worked and we got them all. So tune into the next video to find out about Series 26, the space minifigures. So thank you so much for watching. Y'all have an excellent rest of your day.